Hey! Where are you guys?
I don't care who the IRS sends, I am not paying taxes.
Hello, my gamer brigade. How y'all doing? New and old. Gaming Horseman, obviously. And with it still being the month of spooky, I figured let us visit the pair of my favorite Germans with their Serverblight series. Now, there are two videos I've yet to see. This first one is a month old, and the second one I think is either 8 weeks or 8 days ago. I think. There is a little thing in the description, so let's read that, shall we? Zeal and hunger are often much alike. Both require sustenance to be laid to rest. Now, before we dive on into consumption, which is the title of this Serverblight story, it seems to follow the doctor who was being eaten by the heavy, who is really biblical. So yeah, this is going to be interesting. I didn't think it'd get biblical, but I guess it is. But before that, as always, in the link in the description, I will leave Two Idiot German's channel, as well as the videos I'll be reacting to today. So if you want to watch them before you watch my reaction, go do that. Or if you want to watch along with me, you can do that too. But, my wonderful brigade, let's dive on in. The consumption. Yeah, I have subtitles on. I already like the video, as you can tell.
Forgive me, Father.
Jesus
for I
Christ.
have sinned.
My ears.
I'm sure you know this, but there's a moment from my childhood I always remembered really clearly.
Okay.
I was in Sunday school on a cloudy day. Our pastor, his name was
Emil.
Walker, maybe?
Damn.
He was talking about fate and how we were all parts of his plan.
Uh-huh.
That we could see the hand of the Lord moving everything around us if we paid close enough attention. Silent commands we merely had to quiet our hearts to listen to. The simple logic that if the Lord is good, so must everything he commands be good. I remember raising my hand and asking, how can we know when the Lord is guiding us? Some of the kids behind me snickered, others pulled faces like the answer to my question was obvious. Father Walker paused to think about it and said, how has nothing to do with it? I never understood what he meant. Growing up, I always tried to live up to that idea. I lived my life looking for the Lord's hand in everything around me.
Okay.
It never quite made sense to me, so I kept looking. All I got was mixed signals and unintelligible signs. Surely his plan had to be more tangible than this. I had to be doing something wrong. Eventually, I started cutting everything out of my life that might be hindering my search. My friends were distracting me. My parents clearly were not devout enough. Even my doctors, who could lie to my face and tell me that faith alone could not heal my broken arm. I buried myself in my studies, seeking enlightenment in scripture.
Okay. He's heavy religious. I guess it makes sense,
I knew his words could be found between the lines. It was painful, yes, but I knew I was being tested, and my devotion would see me through. No holy man ever took the easy way. We would always be persecuted, as it was foretold. The unbelievers flood us with doubt, and the only way to persevere our faith is separation. They're a scourge on his creation, the fools.
Sound like another certain person. Separation, all that fun stuff.
I knew he was watching over me, and loved me, and saved me. But what could I look to? How could I feel his presence? My faith at this point was like a hunger that couldn't be stilled. There had to be more to this life, right? I confess, I might have almost lost my faith then and there, drowned in an ocean of fools and apostates. With nowhere to go, I decided to sit back and let it wash over me in peace. I played this game again, a worldly thing that nonetheless always brought me comfort. I
was about to ask, why the hell is this guy who's so devout, cut out his friends and all this, playing TF2? Okay.
I really enjoyed it. Even this place was filled with heathens and idiots. But I stayed. No more fight left in me.
Ads, sorry.
And idiots. But I stayed. No more fight left in me.
Is that like
I
a
first knew
bullet
the
in his
heaven's eye
hand?
was on me when the pain in my arm started to fade. It was a little thing, subtle, but evident when you look for it. That was when a bullet pierced my flesh in the game, spearing through the palm of my hand like the Lord's own stigmata. The pain was real, tangible, present. That's when the entire game held its breath. I walked out to the enemy territory. There was no one there. The chat had fallen silent. The gunfire had faded. And I was all alone. I felt like someone was watching me. Many, many eyes watching my every step. I held my breath, anticipating what would happen next. In the distance of the map, just around the corner,
Oh god.
I saw one of them,
The scout.
skulking around purposely. We locked eyes, its gaping stare meeting my paralyzed gaze. I took in a gasping breath, the scent of pine tickling my nose. It studied me like it had never seen a living person. Then it stumbled forwards and charged.
Oh yeah, here we go.
I turned tail immediately, clueless to what was really happening.
Oh shit.
I had to run, flee, make it back to reality. I retreated as far as I could, taking every turn as sharply as possible, while I heard the thing screaming in pursuit.
Yeah.
There was nowhere to go. When I turned around, my back against the wall, I had no choice but to watch as the thing scurried its way down the corridor, staring at me, unblinking. I knew it was going to hurt me, or at least I expected as much. I mouthed a final prayer as it forced my jaw open and wormed its digits down my throat. And when the tips of its fingers touched the back of my mind, I felt communion. I could see inside it, its vast, disjointed process, its alien perspective on the world around it, its endless hunger. When I could grasp what you might call its will, its desire to grow and elevate us all to its divine form.
Is that a bedroom reflected in his eyes?
I understood. It was an angel, sent
No.
to herald the end times and deliver us to his kingdom.
Oh.
And there were many, many more of them.
Oh boy.
When I gazed into it, my faith bloomed greater than ever. And when it gazed into me, it recoiled. More angels had gathered around us, all staring, studying.
Oh, his
They
voice.
stepped aside when I passed, letting me tread into the vast hall that would become their first true church. As I stepped up, I was cheered on by more of them, while scores of the unbelievers, people I recognized from before the transcendence, were made to pray and prostrate themselves before the Lord. Before me, I stopped in front of a mass of angelic radiance as it opened its maw to bid me enter. The gates to the Garden of Eden, made of teeth and skin.
Yeah.
Gladly did I crawl inside, like a sick babe, finally returning to the womb.
Oh, Jesus.
I knew the angels recognized my purity, and I would give myself to them as their prophet. I knew I was born unclean, the product of a doomed creation, but the lapping tongues of the angels would wash me clean. There is no strength in living for yourself. And as I felt the angel chewing on my binary flesh, while my faith gorged itself on the presence of the pain, like the Ouroboros eating itself, I knew that I was part of something greater.
Jesus Christ.
So as it breaks my spine and grinds what is left of my legs into worthless scraps, I accept my fate as the iterator of their heavenfall. To lead the faithful in his image and finally show the heathens their way. It will not be easy to satiate their hunger. Many will have to join us, but in his example, I can make this sacrifice.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. I once asked how it is that we may convert the unbeliever, how we may bridge the gap between heaven and earth. But now I understand.
God.
How has nothing to do with it.
Oh, that's fucked up. I like that, though. How do we combat them? How has nothing to do with it. That's fucked up, but I like that. Okay, that was pretty cool. I just love the fact it's like, oh yes, this angelic figure It's a giant fucking dude with giant teeth. Let me crawl inside. Let him eat me. Nom 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 nom. What's terrifying to me is there are legit people like that who are looking for something at the first sign their brain interprets it as such. They go all in. Man, this guy. Man. Next video. Holy crap. Alright, this is the final reaction of this video. Serverblight knocks. I was wrong. It's 10 days ago when this was uploaded. I was wrong. But there's something in the description though, so let's read it. The description says, a door may open 2 ways. To let anyone out, or anything in. Well, with a title like Knocks, and the screenshot I saw was, yeah. Let's just dive into Knocks. I'll keep the subtitles on. There we go. I was gonna say, why is it not liking it? Unless it gets too distracting. Run, buddy, run! Yep, here it comes. Swim! Oh yeah, it's coming above you. Keep running, Engie. Jesus Christ. Don't. Oh, buddy. Step away from the door. Problem is now you box out that ringing in my ear. Please stop it. Pyro gaming. Who? Whoa, you. Who are you? Pyro gaming. Is that the channel? Of them. Are you one of them? Free to play. Oh god. Is that true though?
Medic!
Don't. Something out there. Game is fucked. We gotta leave. Can you leave? That... Jesus Christ. I would not go near that door. Yeah, this must suck. That he can't communicate. Why can't he message? I was getting blue intel. Blue is not real. Fake players. Morse code. Oh, SOS? I was gonna say, if they are fighting, why not come into spawn? Yeah. I was gonna say, if they're fighting, they could easily just come into spawn. I feel like the door, if it's open at all, it can open the door fully. But here's the problem. You can't kill yourselves. That's horrible to say, but that's how you gotta escape the Blight. How much do you play this game? Oh yeah. You played before? Last time? Sorry. Yeah, that must... What a hell of a fast game. Watch YouTube. Sorry, ads. So he's just trying to like pass the time, expecting something to change.
Alert! The enemy has taken our intelligence. The enemy has dropped our intelligence.
No, because nobody died.
Hey! Where are you guys? I could use a hand over here. Whatever.
What the hell is that? Whatever.
Whatever.
Whatever. He really built the flim up in that wad, huh? Oh, he's talking, but yeah, because they're in the game now. Oh, poor guy, he just sat on the fucking bench. He's like, God, this fucking sucks. You think someone is left? Or are we the last? Pyro Gaming, is that the guy who did that video that had the link? They could open the door whenever they want. I don't think that Blight knew that. Oh, fuck. The Blight didn't know that, dude. You just told it what it can do. It thought you were stuck in there. It just had to wait for you. Don't. Look how many people left. That's not... Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Try leaving. Try leaving the game now. Oh, buddy. Why aren't you trying to leave the game? Oh, fuck. It just got its red player. Flubberknucker. He's like, why didn't I go with him? Yeah, he was looking at the exit. Oh, poor Pyro Gaming, man. Poor guy. Really feel bad for him. Oh, God. Okay, so the Serverblight itself, once it takes over a player, it's no longer allowed in the spawn. Okay. That is interesting, though. But that's how he knows he's no longer there. Because he got taken. Because if he wasn't taken, he could just walk in. So now it's fucking with him by doing that. Probably not even understanding the meaning of it. Poor Pyro Gaming, man. He's stuck there until someone else, another player helps him out. Man, I feel bad for him. Bang, bang, bang. Wow, that was it? Okay. First off, lovely. Lovely jubbly. As normal to Idiot Drummons, you guys are good. Just don't walk yourselves dry, please, is all I'm asking, please. I'll see how long this video is. I might throw Proven Innocent in, honestly. I do like their SFM creepypastas too. They're nice to look at and see how they animate it. But man, awesome, just awesome, man. Loved it. What else? What could I really say? That was honestly, there was no happy ending in either video. We have the Savior, or whatever the hell he's called. He has a name, I can't remember. It said in the description of the consumption video, but I completely forgot what he's called already. You can let me know in the comments. And then this Pyro Gamer. Is Pyro Gamer the freaking one?
Wrong, 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 wrong.
You gotta let me know. But man, I feel so bad for him. That is interesting though. The Serverblight cannot enter a spawn unless someone opens the door. Because the game doesn't recognize them as a player anymore. At least I'm assuming. I do enjoy how people... Because it really does show how sadistic the Blight itself is. Torturing him with the... do. You know, with the fucking Morse that the free-to-play was doing to communicate. I don't know, I feel like, yeah, but the thing is, somebody mentioned on Snowy Coast they were in the spawn room, but the thing is the spawn room door wasn't closed. It was still opened. Not fully, but it opened fully once the main body came because it pushed it open. But it wasn't because it was holding on to the poor kid on the point when he was saying so cold. Why is it so cold? Isn't that it? He was holding on to the boy. So I feel like it can't get in. But loves to absolutely mentally fuck with people when it can. It's sadistic, man. Man, that was really good. I feel bad for this poor NG. I gotta ask you guys though, if you enjoyed my commentary or editing, please leave a like and subscribe. It helps out a lot. It really does. And comment down below. My comment question would be, what did I ask? Fiddlesticks. I guess I asked the name of the consumption dude. But I'm also curious. Let me rephrase that. Do you think that Serverblight can get in anytime it wants? It just wants to fuck with him? Or do you think it can't enter because, like I said, the game doesn't recognize the player as a player anymore? So it won't open the door, so it needs somebody else to open it so it can hold the door open, like it did in Snowy Coast. But, like I said, Game Brigade, let me know. I'm really curious to see what y'all think. And, well, I hope to see all the new members of the brigade in another video. And bye-bye.